This is Chicago's very own WGN Morning News at 8.
Breaking news, Kamala Harris has picked her running mate. She has selected Minnesota Governor Tim Walz.
Joining us now with analysis is our political analyst, Paul Lisnek. Paul, thanks for joining us. I think when we announced that this first rally that Kamala Harris with her vice presidential pick was going to be in Pennsylvania, a lot of people thought it would be Josh Shapiro since he's the governor there. What do you make of this choice?
Well, yeah, I was among them, that it all signs pointed to Shapiro, also because Pennsylvania is a must-win state, Robin, for the Democrats. You don't win Pennsylvania, you're not winning the election. So obviously what has happened since that time is that, and we've talked about this, it's not just a matter of what state a candidate might help the Democratic nominee bring in, but also it has to be somebody she can work well with and govern with. And so ultimately, that was a decision that everybody said was only Harris's to make. And here, in terms of, and I think this has been something that's been going on in these last week or so, she didn't know Walz very well at all. And she's gotten much more comfortable with him. I think he's more in the shadows than Josh Shapiro would have been. That is probably good for the Democratic nominee. He's also the one that came up with that word weird that Democrats have adopted. So I guess he gets points for that.
Is there a chance that Shapiro didn't want to be a number two with someone who's getting very high ratings in a very important purple state? Or could it have been something about, we heard the way they handled this sexual harassment case in Pennsylvania?
Well, I don't have any insight as to whether he chose not to take that step. I'm going to guess that he did want this step. But you are right, Larry. There have been some stories creeping up lately about different allegations about him, about harassment issues, that sort of thing. And here's the thing. Whatever we're hearing from our news sources, trust me, the Harris team knew a lot more about it. Yeah. So it may have just been that she decided that he would become a distraction in that way quickly, just as many see Vance as a distraction and some of the things that he has said. She didn't want to go in that direction. For her, Walz Israel is a critical issue here. Because although Walz and Shapiro are supportive of Israel, Walz has been very vocal about also supporting the protests for Palestinian support. So he's not going to stir up young people on campus as much as Shapiro would have.
Walz has also been discussed as an appealing option for independents and moderate Democrats as a working class politician with a rural background, correct?
Well, that's right. And by the way, if you go back in time, his earlier days in Congress, he spent 12 years in Congress. He was actually given an A rating by the NRA. He was a gun rights advocate. But the Parkland massacre changed that for him. And so now he's been at the forefront of other kinds of restrictions or background checks, those kinds of things. So, he comes in by showing some change in his positions, but he's not somebody who they can come in, certainly on the gun issue, and say, you see, he's always been a no gun rights person, because his answer would be, no, quite the opposite. He spent many years in the National Reserve, so he's got military background as well. The more you look at it, you can see why Harris shifted in his direction.